Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lee Minju and today we're talking about something much deeper than just my opinions on K-pop groups. Today we are going to talk about the ghost of SM. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Also feel free to comment your opinion below, and without further ado, let's get into the video. The K-pop industry. A place full of glitz, talent, picture-perfect idols and choreography so synchronized, not even your bestie ChatGPT finds the mistake, but behind it, hidden inside of one of the biggest entertainments, SM Entertainment, lies something much darker. Shadows of trainees that died and never left. Photos vanishing, music starting without anyone near, and a haunting voice. This is the story of a young trainee, still roaming through the building, forever stuck in between the walls of what once was her dream. This is the story of SM's ghost. Nowadays, it's hard to find someone who hasn't at least heard of K-pop before. The glitter, model-like visuals and perfection combined with high-energy performances. One of the biggest entertainments in said industry is SM Entertainment. Established in 1995, the company has moved locations for more than once, but the ghost seems to follow the label wherever they go. Each place left the whispers of a young artist who left us way too early. Behind closed doors, the idol life isn't easy. The factory and system push the human body to its limits, trying to create perfection that is impossible to reach. High-intense choreography, non-stop dancing and singing, strict diets and a hard workout plan pushes many to their limits. During their trainee days, the trainees basically live inside of recording and dance studios, never sleeping more than 3 hours a day. They repeat the same moves over 1,000 times, sing the same note over and over again. Some crack under the pressure, others might find their bitter end in these practice rooms. On a radio show, Super Junior member Anak once shared a story from his trainee days that haunts him till this day. A memory of a fellow trainee. A ghost. Back in the days, SM was still at 521 Ajong in Gangnam. Unsettling rumors started circulating. One day, he and his fellow trainees experienced it live and in color. The trainees all follow the same schedule. Wake up early, go to school, attend modeling or acting classes, then straight heading over to dance and vocal lessons. Anak remembers one day in particular. A Saturday. On Saturdays, SM holds their Saturday auditions. The most brutal of them all. Giant crowds would line up in front of the building, hoping to pass the audition. Less than 10 trainees out of more than 1 million ever got in. That day, he and his fellow trainees had a special training session scheduled for the night. The coach training them that day wasn't just known for his choreography but also for his horror stories. He often claimed to have seen that stuff himself. Strange things within SM's walls, people training there and suddenly disappearing. The boys were excited, thrilled even to hear the story. The practice room was in the basement and had a massive, wide-open space with bright lights and a giant mirror wall. In every corner were speakers stationed. Up front, a light was. Just one, supposed to mimic the stage lights, but that night it felt like someone watching their every move. The walls were cold, the corners dark. The boys sat down, waiting for their coach to arrive when Anyak noticed something. On one of the chairs near the speaker, an A4 paper sheet was placed. Curious, he went to inspect the sheet with the company logo in one corner. The audition form of a girl. Everything was filled out, her name and birthday. The only thing missing was a photo of the girl. When he looked again, he noticed a photo of a girl lying right on the spot the audition form was lying before. A headshot of the girl. She had pale, almost porcelain skin, large eyes, and dark, cut into a bob, hair. She was pretty, indeed, but something about her just felt off. Something wasn't right. The air felt heavier, colder, like something had crept into the room with them. When the coach arrived, they asked him for a ghost story. This time, it came as a warning. The coach started with his story. The story of tonight is about a trainee ghost. A young, female trainee, full of hope. She never made it. Some say she collapsed from exhaustion, others suspected something much darker. The only clear thing was, she died before ever having gotten the chance to debut. Her soul never left. People still see her lifelessly wandering the building, still training and practicing in front of the mirrors like nothing's ever happened. Staff walking by late at night could hear her music and see movements through the glass in the door, just to find the room empty when checking. She became a ghost of a routine she was trapped in during her lifetime. For her, life meant exhaustion, pressure. The boys listened to the story, their bodies stiffening. They knew exactly what she felt like. At this moment, they suddenly heard a clink. Everyone froze. It was the doorknob. It rattled, like someone was trying to get in. One of the trainees opened the door, but outside, nobody was there. No footsteps, no shadow, nothing. Everyone felt silent. They all heard it. Their coach didn't want to scare them more, so he told one of the trainees to get a CD while the others stretched. And then, all of a sudden loud music starts echoing off the walls of the practice room. The boy who went to get the CD didn't even reach the bag it's placed in yet. No one touched the player. The boys looked at each other. Who did that? Nobody admitted and panic slowly set in. One of the trainees went to turn off the player as he let out a scream. They ran over to see what made him so scared and started screaming too. There was no CD in the player. The player had no Bluetooth and no USB or FM. Nothing modern or wireless. Still, it blasted music. The trainees went into full panic mode and ran around. Chaos broke out as all hell went loose. In the middle of the chaos, Anyak's eyes went to the chair he placed the photo of the girl on. The form was still there but the photo had vanished. Not fallen, not moved. Just gone. Nobody had touched it. Was it the ghost of the girl? Anyak wasn't the only one who heard ghost stories. Even after SM moved, the ghost followed them. Karina from SPA once shared a story from her trainee days where she went to the basement late one evening and saw a girl inside, dancing. The girl had pale skin and long thin legs and Karina thought she was just another trainee. But when she looked closer, she noticed the missing torso of the girl. Karina ran without ever looking back and she's not alone with her sightings. Members of NCT told stories about how they would fall asleep in the basement and wake up, paralyzed and unable to move later on. Ningning once heard a girl singing with her when she was alone. Many people have witnessed the ghost girl of SM. Some believe that the girl doesn't even know that she's dead and still trains, hoping to debut one day. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you and see you in the next video.